With the NBA season around the corner, many people have different predictions on how the NBA season will pan out. In today's video, I'll give my predictions for the 2017 to 2018 NBA awards. But before we get started, I have an announcement. A brand new MacBook Pro just came in the mail today, and on that MacBook Pro, I got Final Cut Pro, which is top of the line editing system. So from now on, I will be uploading every other day. We're back to consistent uploading like we were before the summer started. And also, I will be joining NBA Playmakers, which is a network that allows NBA creators to use game clips, and they also have other opportunities, advanced analytics, all that kind of stuff. But because of this, I'm going to have to erase all my copyrighted content, and this kind of sucks because that accounts for probably 70,000 of my 95,000 views or whatever I have. So that kind of sucks, but you know, I use content that I wasn't supposed to. So just a warning, after today's video, I will be erasing all of the videos before that include copyrighted content. So if you want to check out any of those videos for some reason, if you haven't seen them, make sure to just binge watch my videos, I guess, because they will be erased soon. But getting onto the video, with that being said, let's get right into it. The first award that we'll be talking about is Coach of the Year, and for my pick, I have Brad Stevens. Preseason last year, I picked Brad Stevens to win Coach of the Year, but unfortunately he didn't win it because Greg Popovich. This season, however, I think that Brad Stevens has a great chance at winning Coach of the Year because of the additions of Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward. Because of the additions of these two All-Stars, I think that the Celtics will end up getting the first seed in the East. I don't think that the Celtics are the best team in the East. I just think that they'll end up getting the first seed because we all know how the Cavs performed during the regular season. The next award that we have is Most Improved Player, and for Most Improved Player, I have Dennis Schroeder. Now, there are many players that I considered to put in this category, like Gary Harris and even Ricky Rubio, just for the fact that he's on a new team, but I decided to pick Dennis Schroeder because Paul Millsap is gone from the Hawks, Dwight Howard is gone from the Hawks. He's the guy now in Atlanta, and I think that he could put up some big numbers. Now, the only thing that I think is holding him back is the fact that I think that the Atlanta Hawks will be the worst team in the league next season. So, Most Improved Player, I think that he will put up some great numbers, and I think that he's a very talented player, but I don't think that his team will be successful enough for him to be considered for this award. I may be wrong, but as of right now, he is my pick for Most Improved Player. The next award that we have is Sixth Man of the Year, and I picked Lou Williams for this because now that he's been traded to LA, I think that he will get some nice minutes off the bench. I think that Lou Williams is a proven scorer, and he can score on almost anybody, and I think that he has a good way of always putting up big numbers, even if it doesn't help his team win. But just for that fact, he almost won it last year. In fact, I think he came second place in voting. Now that he's on a new team, I think that he can be a great sixth man, and I think that he will win Sixth Man of the Year. Next, we have Defensive Player of the Year, and my pick for Defensive Player of the Year is Kawhi Leonard. Last year, I thought it should have gone to Rudy Gobert, but it ended up going to Draymond Green. Kawhi Leonard, I think, finished second in voting, and I think that Kawhi, he's just the face of defense in the NBA. When you think of defense, you usually think of Kawhi Leonard, and I think he is a great defensive player. I think that he will put up the numbers this season to win Defensive Player of the Year, and I think that people just can't not vote for him, if that makes any sense. So, for Defensive Player of the Year, I pick Kawhi Leonard. Moving on to Rookie of the Year, I have Ben Simmons. And I think when people talk about the 2017 to 2018 NBA season and who will win Rookie of the Year, I think a lot of people leave out Ben Simmons because he wasn't drafted in this year's draft. A lot of people talk about Markelle Fultz, Lonzo Ball, Dennis Smith, and I think that those guys also have a good chance at winning the Rookie of the Year. But Ben Simmons, a lot of people forget, he sat out last season because of a foot injury, and he's coming back this season fully healthy. Rumor is he also grew. I personally don't believe that he's 7 feet tall now, but he has gotten bigger and he has gotten stronger, and I think that as a result, Ben Simmons will have a near 20-10 season, if not like 19-8, somewhere around those numbers, and I think that Ben Simmons will end up winning Rookie of the Year. Now to finish off this video, we'll go with the most prestigious award in the NBA, and that is MVP. And for this year's MVP, I have LeBron James. Now, a lot of people pick Kawhi Leonard, some people even pick Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, all those guys. And even though LeBron James is in the conversation, I don't think that he gets the props, and people don't give him the credit that he deserves. I think after losing Kyrie Irving, and the reason that Kyrie Irving left and the way that he left, asking for a trade, I think that LeBron James is out to prove something this season, especially after losing in the finals last season. LeBron James is a proven triple-double machine whenever he wants to be, as proved in multiple finals over the years and playoffs. And LeBron James, he's still the best player in the world. Kevin Durant, he's very talented, don't get me wrong. In my opinion, he's the best offensive player in the world, but LeBron James is the best overall player in the world. And I think this season he will be coming with something to prove, especially come playoff time. That's the only reason I think LeBron wouldn't win, is if he saves his energy for the playoffs, which is very well possible. But as of right now, my pick for MVP is LeBron James. Please leave your thoughts on all my award predictions and who you think will win the NBA awards. Also remember to like, subscribe, and comment your suggestions for future videos if you want to see more content, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks.